はいどうも皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。KD ゲームズのクリボーです。ということで NBA2K マイキャリアやっていきたいと思います。さあ、今日はベンビーの上から叩きつけに行きましょう。叩きつけられるかは知らんが、まあ目の前に現れたらダンクしに行きます。まあもしくはステップバックしてスリー打ちます。ボールください。ボールくださいな。あと1本。Yes.
Welcome everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. Tonight we'll see the San Antonio, and with this being the first game of their NBA Cup campaign, the goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, BA.
さあ、13対8。なるほど。
He's checked in for Reddish. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the level of activity these guys bring to defense is special. Here are the league's leaders in steals. Victor Wembanyama, third.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad. And he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
Okay.
You gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got MP. Jackson Hayes is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Connect in at the small forward position. For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
ABA, well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Would you expect anything less from MP, Brian?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future. Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
He takes it in.
Oh, with great mobility and an 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's Connect outside. Knocks it down from distance.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Here's Castle, covered by MP. Here's Vassell. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. From deep, MP. And another three for the Lakers.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama against Hayes. Wembanyama with a bucket. 26 seconds left to play in the first. MP looking around. Throws it up high.
はい、ありがとうございます。
By James.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
Sohan outside. With one on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater.
1点差か。
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an
う
exciting
わ、ダン
game
ク、
so
いや
far.
ー、ウェンビーに
It's
ブ
the
ロックされちゃっ
Spurs
たよ
up one, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's MP in at the one. Jones with the ball. Now Vanderbilt defending. And the foul called on MP.
我慢できなかっ
That's his
た。
first foul. And San Antonio making a change here. Wesley's checked in. And here's Johnson. No made baskets yet. Pass to Bassie. Over to the wing. Outside Johnson. Hits the three-pointer. Johnson's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the three.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams. Appreciate the report.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, BA. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings. So they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes comes in for Wesley. Milton's checked in for Los Angeles. Vassell passes to Bassie. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Barnes. Pass to Vassell. Lets the three fly. Vanderbilt pulls it in. And so MP will bring it up for Los Angeles. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Hachimura outside. Vanderbilt finds MP. Hachimura right side. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock from deep. MP. Bassie pulls it in. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Champagny. The three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Bassie. Sohan comes in for Mamukelashvili. Castle's checked in for Champagny. And it's Paul in for Barnes. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Finney-Smith. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect's checked in for Hachimura. And Reeves is subbed in for Milton. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
変わらないか。
Here's Castle, covered by MP. Here's Vassell.
入らんだろう。あー、ウェンビー
here in the second quarter.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. On the wing, MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Vassell outside. Pass to Sohan. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Hayes against Wembanyama. Over Hayes.
いやー、もったいねー。いいディフェンスしてたの
So
に。
he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
よしよし、い
And
い
a
折り返
pretty
し。
tightly contested game
とりあえず
here
勝
as
っ
we
ての
end
折
the
り返
first
し。
half. Lakers ahead, up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. And now, unfortunately, we have to talk about injuries. This team not at full strength.
And the absence of Anthony Davis is something that changes your plans at both ends. Plus, you lose one of the game's best rebounders.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we play.
さあ。おー、同点。
Teams will make
ルイ・八
substitutions.
村は1点も取れてない。
Chris Paul out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagny at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's MP.
やばい。
Off the left
も
rim and
う
out.
見たの入ん
That's
な
the shot
い。
they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to
Hi,
make
LeBron.
every time.
It's a one-on-one situation. And he lobs
あー、ごめん。
stolen.
ちょっと合わなかった。
Here's Bassey. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
いけると思ったんです。
Credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Shoots it from the high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
いくぞ、
He's
ル
got
イ。
18 points in the game. Now Paul, 5 points in the game. Pass to Bassey. And here's Vassell
やべ。
with the crossover.
にゃ
And
ー、
he's
危ない
going to。the line for 2.
あ、しかも俺のファウルかよ、
The
今
official
の。
saw contact while he was going up. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for San Antonio.
Yeah, but-
Harrison Barnes comes in for Chris Paul.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clocks.
これで、
Champagny
よ
shot is
し。
off.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
MP, the pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's MP. He's covered closely. Rebound by San Antonio.
無理やり打ったけど。
Here's Vassell.
入らんでしょ、さすがに。
Unable to get that one. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. San Antonio on top, up by 2. Don't go anywhere,
いい
folks.
勝負
We'll
し
be
てる
back
や
in
な
a
いの。
moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go
まだ出てない。
along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
あ、まずい。
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got Rui Hachimura, MP is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Finney Smith in at the pivot spot.
完璧に指滑った今
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's MP.
Ah,
Spurs lead by 4. Pass to Champagny.
あまずい
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line
そ
to
して
shoot
4
there.
つ目
It's going to be on MP.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. I can't do much better than that.
やばいぞ
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of LA and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Vassell outside, takes it inside,
Wow,
and it's good.
決めてくる
2
な
points. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
MP left side. Oh, MP throws it down.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Vassell against Milton.
入んない
Vassell can't get it to go.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Vanderbilt finds Milton from deep. MP. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his
わあレブロンとウェンビーが入
fourth
ってく
three-pointer
る
of the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A line change here for San Antonio, and a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Finney Smith. James comes in for Vanderbilt. Connects checked in for Achimura, and Reeves is subbed in for Milton. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, Greg Popovich's huddle, Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance. He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Pass to James. Reeves with the ball. Hayes with it. Covered by Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, James. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now Sohan. Here's Wembanyama.
Nice
There's the
rookie.
block. MP outside to take the lead.
Gosh.
Counted from distance. MP's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most.
入んない
They're missing the block
よし
shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And you gotta respect their energy level.
That's
A
all
lot
in
of
video.
steals,
We're
staying
gonna
active
do that.
and making
Good
things
best.
happen. Yeah, big time moment for MP.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
まだ
So
遅
he
いの
gets them
か
both, and it's a 3-point game.
Needed those and got it. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Down low. Pass to Kessler.
まずい
13 feet out. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
Yeah, this kid
めちゃめちゃいい勝
Kessler
負
loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
There's the triple.
ウェイ
And MP good for 3. MP's got 33 points.
Hey, what a bucket for MP. He's so hungry to own these big moments.
よしどっちマイボールよし
Huge turnover there and at a bad time too. You have to value every possession.
1:19 left to play in the 4th. And they call an
Illegal
illegal screen here.
The
screen
screener was was leading a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious
察
call
したよ
by the
ね、なった
official.
瞬間。
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Wembanyama
そ
scanning
こ
the
でスリー
floor.
は打ってこないのか。
Pass to Castle.
もうしゃあない。
And he's brought them
飛
within
んだのが
2 points
悪い。
now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bad intentions.
Coming through in the clutch. MP with the big-time basket.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into
あ
the
る意味
huddle
クラッチ
at
シュ
a
ート。
very tense moment in this game.
守ればほぼ勝ち。面倒なのはファールゲーム。
It's stolen by James. And an intentional
あ、ファールゲーム
foul
してきたもん。
right there.
はいや。
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident
やばい。
guy.
日本カバースした
Most of the time, he lets his play do the talking for him.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul
やばい、
number
5個目。
5 on
まずい。
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
まずい。
Oh, the young man
2点
showing
差。
composure down the stretch. Big points from Castle in a big moment.
So it's Los Angeles now. 2-point game. MP drives in.
ウェンビーの上から決めてやったぜ。
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose.
あー気持ちいい。あー気持ちいい。これ以上に気持ちいいことはない。これファールじゃないの？ファールなんじゃないですかこれ。ファールだと思いますけど、
Sloppy or
私。
ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
さあ、だいぶこれでやりやすくなったと思われる。スリーポイント1本決めても1点差。
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle.
よし。
Wembanyama down low.
Mazur.
He's defended by Hayes. Paul can't get it to go. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just
Wemby
trying to
foul
keep this
game.
game alive. Not a bad
1本
foul
決めた
right
方が
there.
勝ち。
Good. It's not over. The clock
はい、お疲れ
is
様
as
で
much a
す。
problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Johnson for three. Oh, he
入るん
knocked
かい
down the
0.2秒。
And so it's the Lakers who scrape
Yes, yes.
by with the win. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left,
勝った
but they're in a
ウェンビーの上から1個決めれたし。まあよし。まあよし。さあ、ということで、次回はジャズ戦らしいです。まあ、このままダンク決め続けて頑張っていきたいと思います。はい、ということで本日この辺で終わりたいと思います。さよなら。